If the deep lines around your eyes and fading vision make you feel like aging is just a life sentence, you need to hear Eleanor's story. At 68, she refused to let her world become a blurry mess, and she found a secret weapon right in her kitchen. 4 powerful classic oils that dramatically supported her vision and smoothed her skin. Extra virgin olive oil, flaxseed oil, fish oil, and castor oil. This is the story of how Eleanor decided to take back control, not with a prescription, but with 4 classic oils. Her discovery might just change the way you think about aging. Before we dive into Eleanor's life-changing routine, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from, your age, and what's the one biggest issue you have with your eyes and skin right now? Let's get started. Number 1. The kitchen staple that started it all. Extra virgin olive oil. The first oil Eleanor rediscovered was one she already had in her kitchen. Extra virgin olive oil. For years, she'd drizzled it over salads, but she had no idea of its potential beyond the dinner table. She learned that the skin around our eyes is the thinnest on the body, which is why it's often one of the first places to show fine lines and dehydration. So, Eleanor began a simple, nightly ritual. After washing her face, she would take a single drop of high-quality, cold-pressed, extra virgin olive oil and gently pat it around her orbital bone, never rubbing, just letting the warmth of her skin help it absorb. So why might this help? Extra virgin olive oil is packed with antioxidants, like polyphenols and vitamin E. Our skin is constantly defending itself from environmental stress, which can accelerate aging. Antioxidants can help shield the skin from some of this damage. Plus, olive oil is incredibly hydrating, thanks to compounds like squalene. This helps lock in moisture, which can plump up the skin and temporarily soften the appearance of those fine lines. It wasn't a miracle, but over a few weeks, Eleanor noticed the skin around her eyes felt more supple and looked smoother. The bigger benefits, however, came from consuming it. Olive oil is a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, which has long been celebrated for its health benefits, including supporting eye health. Many age-related health issues are tied to chronic inflammation. The healthy fats and a potent antioxidant in olive oil, called oleocanthal, help calm inflammation in the body, which in turn supports a healthier environment for the delicate blood vessels in the eye. Eleanor started taking 1 tablespoon of high-quality olive oil each day, treating it as a long-term investment in her overall health. Number 2. The plant-based powerhouse for dry eyes. Flaxseed oil. Next on Eleanor's list was flaxseed oil. One of the most common complaints of aging eyes is that constant feeling of dryness, grit, and irritation, often called dry eye syndrome. It can make reading, or even just being in a breezy room, an annoying discomfort. Flaxseed oil happens to be one of the richest plant-based sources of an omega-3 fatty acid called alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA. Now, it's true that your body's ability to convert ALA into the most powerful omega-3 seconds for eye health, EPA, and DHA, is pretty low and can be unreliable. However, studies have shown that omega-3 seconds can be helpful in managing dry eye symptoms. They seem to work by reducing inflammation that can affect the tear glands and by improving the quality of the tear film's oily layer, which stops your tears from evaporating too quickly. Eleanor started adding a tablespoon of cold-pressed flaxseed oil to her morning oatmeal. It's crucial to never heat flaxseed oil, as high temperatures can damage its delicate fats. Over the first month, she noticed a real difference. That scratchy, tired feeling in her eyes started to fade. The world didn't just look clearer, it felt clearer, as if a constant irritant had finally been washed away. While research on omega-3 seconds for dry eye has had mixed results, many people, like Eleanor, find it provides noticeable relief. Number 3. The ocean's secret to retinal health. Fish oil. Omega-3. The third discovery was perhaps the most important for protecting her long-term vision. The potent omega-3 found in fatty fish, often taken as fish oil. This is where Eleanor learned a critical distinction. While flaxseed gives you ALA, Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are direct sources of EPA, and crucially, for vision, DHA. Here's a fascinating fact. The human retina has the highest concentration of DHA in the entire body. It's a fundamental building block for the photoreceptor cells that detect light and color. Studies have consistently shown that a diet rich in omega-3 from fish is linked to a significantly lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration, or AMD, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults. Now, it's important to separate diet from supplements here. While the major AREDS 2 study found that taking supplemental omega-3 didn't prevent AMD progression in an already affected population, numerous other studies show a strong connection between regularly eating fish and a lower risk of developing AMD in the first place. So, Eleanor didn't just grab a bottle of pills. She committed to eating wild-caught salmon or sardines 3 times a week. She was feeding her eyes the very nutrients they're built from. A long-term strategy to protect the precious retinal tissue that lets her see the world. Number 4. The ancient remedy for skin moisture, castor oil. The final piece of Eleanor's puzzle was a thick, viscous oil with a history stretching back thousands of years, castor oil. While the other oils worked from the inside out, this became her go-to topical treatment for deeply moisturizing the skin around her eyes. Let's be clear. Robust scientific studies proving castor oil can erase wrinkles are still lacking. However, its long history of traditional use is compelling, and its properties offer a clue to why so many people swear by it. Castor oil is uniquely rich in ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid with impressive anti-inflammatory and moisturizing properties. It acts as a humectant, drawing moisture into the skin, and as an occlusive, creating a barrier to prevent that moisture from escaping. For the stubborn crow's feet that bothered her, this intense hydration was a game-changer. It plumped the skin, making the fine lines appear significantly softer and less pronounced. She learned that a little goes a long way. She would warm a tiny drop between her fingertips and gently press it onto the outer corners of her eyes as the final step in her nightly routine. Many people report it helps soften wrinkles in the eye area, likely due to its powerful moisturizing effect. Of course, it's always smart to do a patch test first to make sure your skin likes it. For Eleanor, it was the perfect final touch, delivering a heavy-duty dose of hydration that worked overnight to restore the skin's texture. Eleanor's story isn't about a magic, overnight cure. It's a testament to the power of getting proactive about your own health and looking to nature for the building blocks our bodies need to thrive. The blurriness in her vision eased, the frustrating dryness became a memory, and the face looking back at her in the mirror seemed more vibrant, the lines of time softened by care. She was back at her easel, her hands steady and her eyes clear enough to appreciate the finest details on her canvas. She got there with a simple but powerful routine: extra virgin olive oil for its antioxidants, flaxseed oil to help with dry eye, omega-3 from fish to nourish the retina, and castor oil to deeply hydrate the skin. She addressed her concerns from the inside and the outside. This journey is available to all of us. It starts with the understanding that aging doesn't have to be a passive process of just letting things go. If you found this story and information valuable, please show your support by giving this video a like and subscribing for more insights into healthy, natural aging. And now, we want to hear from you. Have you used any of these oils in your own health routine? What was your experience? Share your story in the comments below. Your wisdom might just be the spark that helps someone else start their own journey.